Sitka.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different. We are attempting to do a vlog type video for the first time. A few weeks ago, my mom's cousin Ben invited us up to Sitka, Alaska to spend some time on his boat fishing for halibut. So I figured I'd bring the GoPro and see if I couldn't get some cool shots out of it. The plan for the video is to take you guys through a sort of typical day in the life of a commercial halibut fisherman, i.e., my mom's cousin Ben. However, the shots that follow weren't filmed consecutively because power is limited when you're living on the ocean. Charging the GoPro's batteries was something of a coordinated effort. So, what I did was I took different clips from each day we were out there, which ended up being 4 or 5 days total, I think, and strung them together to sort of show what a typical day is like for a commercial halibut fisherman. So it might look like we're changing clothes all the time, but we're really not. Logistically, that's actually kind of a difficult thing to do on a smaller boat like the one we were on. In fact, my grandfather also went, and I don't even think he changed his clothes even once the whole time. But he's old, so he can get away with that, and nobody really even bats an eye. But what you're watching right now is us fueling up and then leaving Sitka Sound. We also filled the hatch with ice to keep the fish fresh, and you'll see what that looks like later. We ended up jogging out and anchoring up near where we were going to fish the next day, so we didn't actually do any real fishing on day one. And of course, I didn't get any shots of Ben actually pulling or dropping the anchor because sometimes I'm just not a very smart person, and this is my first time trying to make a vlog. But regardless, here's what a day in the life of a commercial fisherman looks like. up sometime between 6:30 and 7:30, depending on when the engine was turned on, and I was always the last one up. That space you saw me standing in is beneath the bow of the boat. Ben's holds 2 bunks and storage space for a variety of other boat necessities: tools, safety equipment, sleeping bags, and whatever else is collected there over the years. My routine was to wake up, spray on my daily shower that was gonna disappear within an hour of fishing anyway, and then head up for breakfast. Ben actually does have a fully functioning shower on deck, but logistically it would have been a hassle for us all to use every night, so I just accepted my fate of smelling like fish and sweat for 5 days straight. What you're looking at right now is the kitchen. It's just a little square, maybe 3 feet by 3 feet, but it's got a stove and a sink, and it gets the job done. My mom made breakfast every morning, and kudos to her because she was sick the whole trip. Today she made pancakes, but we also had eggs, oatmeal, bacon, and some other stuff on other days. Ben has a mini fridge in the cabin, so we were able to bring perishables with us.
By 5:30 I drink the coffee. Then we have our coffee. It's good. Everyone knows that I have breakfast. Whatever breakfast. Probably.
After breakfast, the work begins. Here, we're pulling up frozen bait from the hatch to be cut and hooked. Those first boxes I dropped were humpy salmon, also known as pinks. They're terrible for eating, according to my mother, but they make good halibut bait. The big long ones I stacked are dogfish. They're technically a species of shark, but the good thing about using them for bait is they don't eat each other, which means we aren't going to pull up a bunch of dogfish on our line when we're going for halibut. The small silver ones we're cutting in half are herring, and it seems literally everything in the ocean are trying to eat these guys. Whales, halibut, starfish, you name it. Tough life, I guess.
softer than a lot of stuff, so we'll try to go to like the middle, yeah, like that. Feel okay? Or?
Nope.
If you want to lay down, or if you don't.
No, I gotta do my job. Gotta do my job. So what we're doing right here, after we've cut all our bait, is pre-baiting some of our hooks. That big sigh you heard is me actively trying my best not to vomit all over the place. I was very seasick on our first day in open water, but I'm happy to report I never puked, and I fought it off, and eventually my seasickness went away. The hooks we're using are called circle hooks, which should be pretty self-explanatory. The hooks are more circular in shape than hooks with a more traditional J shape. This makes them extremely effective at preventing fish from falling off, but it also makes them a nightmare everywhere else. Getting them back out of the fish's mouth when baiting them, and especially when pulling them off the racks you see them stacked on right there. Of course, Ben's been doing this for years and years now and doesn't have a problem with them at all. I, on the other hand, struggled. It is what it is. The last thing I'll mention about the baiting portion is that some people don't always pre-bait their hooks. Ben usually doesn't, but he figured it might be easier for me, at least at first. Normally he baits as he sets the line, and that's eventually what we did once I got good enough. But of course, again, I didn't get a shot of that because I just suck, I guess. Oh well. You'll just have to take my word for it.
Tomorrow is supposed to be just as flat like this, or flatter, and usually that's better than starting out with really shitty or kind of marginal.
So this is footage of Ben and I actually setting the line. Again, I didn't do a very good job of filming. I should have gotten some shots that weren't point of view, but I did not. But basically, there is an order of operations to the whole process. The first thing we threw over the edge of that chute right there were some buoys to mark the beginning of our line. Without the buoys, we wouldn't be able to get the line back up out of the water again. So pretty important. After those buoys, we attached an anchor to the line and launched that overboard. The anchor is what ensures that the line itself stays on the bottom of the ocean where the halibut like to hang out. Then after the anchor, we start sending our bait out, which is what you're watching right now. Those small strings you see us clipping to the line with the hook and the bait and all that, those are called ganyons. And then there was a certain point where Ben determined we'd put out enough bait, but I could never really figure out what that point was or what indicated it. Regardless, that was when the process sort of reversed itself. After we clipped all the bait on, we ended up chucking out another anchor. And then after the second anchor, we set out a second set of buoys to mark the end of the line. All right, so at this point, we've let the line soak for long enough. Could have been for 4 hours, or we soaked it overnight a couple of times. But it's finally time to do some actual fishing. So I'm just going to let the footage run here. No music or voiceover or anything, and just a little bit of editing. Because it'll honestly probably be more entertaining and informative that way than if I were to just talk the whole time, or if there was, music going in the background. If you listen, you'll pick up on some insights from my grandfather, who was a halibut fisherman years and years ago, and also some insights from my mom's cousin Ben right there, as well. Okay, here we go.
Yes, please. Yeah, just throw them back on the side.
Get him out of here.
If you want to coil up the grapple.
Where do you want it? Where does this go?
Oh, up in there, just out of the way somewhere, but it's for next time, I guess.
Where are you gonna put your canyon, Ben? Oh, okay. Okay. Got you.
Do you see yourself?
Yep.
Are you right side up?
But I've seen myself in that thing more than I wanted.
They put any canyons on here? Any bait?
No. We just pretended back there.
Huh?
We just pretended.
Well, a lot of times it depends sometimes on this end will run out, and so you got to go to a certain mark, for the anchor. So we put sometimes extra.
We thought we were just supposed to throw it overboard. We didn't know you were supposed to snap. We just fed the ocean.
All right. I think it's a big fish. Wiggling. Get wiggling. Here's the weight now. We're gonna get one.
Nothing. That would have been the anchor fish.
Yeah, that would have been an anchor fish, right? You'll see them coming up. You can see them way down, the white.
When you get a fish, do you stop that thing?
It's on the side.
It depends on the size.
If it's just a 20 pounder, you know, you usually just try to throw it in and then keep on going.
Where's your gap hook?
Right here.
Where's his?
Well, they're both right there. I mean, you could probably put one back there if you want to. It's up to you.
Yeah, will you grab me one? In case I need it. Oh! Yeah!
So, I'm pretty sure that one's big enough.
That's big enough.
Yeah.
We got one, you guys supposed to say we got one.
We got one.
That's a 32-incher. All right.
So, do I throw it up there, or what do I
There's
do?
your gap hook. You
I don't know.
put it like somewhere, it doesn't bother him,
We need to get the system going.
so you know
Yeah.
where it is.
So I mean, I can bleed them, or I can.
Oh, we can do it too. Here you go.
So,
Now just leave him there and turn him over the other way. There you go. Now you can stab his gills. Matthew. Here.
where's that? See that? Where the?
You don't have to go there. Just
There's
go
a
right
place
through
to
there.
put
Just
him.
go right through there.
Right
Just
next
stab
to
it
the-
through there. Yeah, just go down.
Yeah, right there. There's a place to put a knife. We usually put a knife right there.
Is that it?
That's good. Yeah.
That's it.
Good. That's good. Yeah. It's called bleeding them.
And it was unhook them later.
What's that?
Hook them as we go.
Oh no, you can unhook them. I mean, you can leave a hook now.
Okay.
It's not.
Now here's how you unhook it.
A lot of times it's easier to.
Throw that thing right up in here, Matthew.
Before
That
you do
halibut.
what Grandpa said.
I'll show you how you unhook a halibut, right?
Okay.
What you do when like that?
Ah!
Did you get that?
Yes, I got that.
All right. I might be old, but I know the techniques.
Oh yeah, of course. You want me to chuck those back
Yeah,
there?
that'd be great.
Come here. Come on.
Did that second one get let go?
He got them both, yeah. This guy go.
That is?
Lingcod.
That's right.
Too small.
Too small.
Yeah, they gotta be 28 inches.
Matthew,
20.
it'd be good eating.
20 inches, that's 2 feet.
All right. Now.
So that's just right, that's right there? That's all it takes?
Huh?
Okay.
So, now you watch him a little bit. No, he's not dead yet. See him close his gills? They're hard to clean if they close their gills. See that?
Yeah.
You just let them die. I was going to show you how to clean one, but
Lingcod.
Little one?
Too small.
Yeah, see that was
Starfish. Too small. Lingcod.
yeah,
Look,
big enough.
looks big to me. Those guys got vicious teeth, don't they?
Those are glove rippers.
they have big teeth. They're a ferocious predator. They're very good eating.
How do you dehook that one? Same way?
Do the same way till he dies.
Wait till he dies. Small halibut. Big enough?
No, it's not big.
Not big enough. Not even close. So how many pounds do you think that is?
That's about a 12-pounder. By the time we got him, 12 pounds, 13 pounds.
Small. That's small.
That's what they call the medium.
Medium.
Chickie is a little bit smaller than that, like a 32 to 34 is a chickie. Then you have mediums go up to 40 pounds, and then you have what they call large, and then whales are like over 200 pounds. We'll get one.
Okay.
And that's what you're here for, Matthew.
All right.
He'll yell you, and then you got to be careful with that gap. Because when you gap, you know what you're doing, okay? It's like swinging a baseball bat.
And I'm
gotta
just
get
right in here.
No, you no. You
No.
gotta get him in the head.
Oh, okay.
You gap him in the head. That's what you got to do. Or if you gap back here, you number 2 him.
Can't sell them.
It's just like baseball.
Well, you try not to gaff
They
them, but
won't pay.
I always gaff them in the cheek though too.
They will pay full price for it.
They won't. What's that guy?
That's
That's a poogie. It's a rockfish.
I think it's a quillback.
Go back. Big halibut eat them.
Go back or
Can I address this guy?
Pardon?
Can I address this guy yet?
No, you want to let them dead die. I'll show you how to clean them too.
Okay. Is there a rhyme or reason why those are coming back without food on them?
No fish. Well, yeah. Please.
Oh, he was telling me about those. Yeah.
Like a little shrimp. They're about that long. There's billions of them down there, and they eat the bait off. Please, they're called. They're like a little shrimp.
There's one. Nope.
Yellow eye. Yellow eye.
Has that guy just been hanging on for dear life for hours?
yeah. I'll just. I can let you bleed them and then.
Can I have a knife?
What do you want a knife for?
I got it.
Eat it. All right.
How do I do that?
No, right in the gill. Yeah.
Right.
Just stab it in the gill. That's good. That's good.
Good.
Usually just a stab for it.
Good spot for your knife is
Oh.
right there. Nice.
You gotta, yeah, be careful with the.
Oh.
Yeah, be careful of those spines. They're toxic.
I'll just set it.
Yeah,
down.
you just chuck it down and I'll pick it up.
Let 'em turn on you.
Yeah, don't let them spine you, boy. You'll be sorry.
I'll just let him die too. How about that?
All right. We got him. Your job is stab it and bleed it. Right? You stab it right through the gill. No, right, yeah, right there. That's good. Well, two's better than none.
Well, I don't know. That's more of the cheek. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to.
No, it's okay.
Like
Yeah.
right there. See how you can get
In
the blood
that, in the little flap, in the little flap thing.
Right,
Yeah.
right
Okay.
in front of the flap, but right there, because the heart's right there. Vern, he's pretty good at.
Remember how I told you how to do that? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You can always throw one up on the hatch here and do it too. You have to. Now do it.
So just
Always whack it. Yeah. There you go. Then twist it around. There you go. Might have to hit it a little bit more.
you saying let it die first, Mom?
Way up here. No, here. No, I'll show you.
Yeah. Go again. So at the base.
Yeah. There's a little trick to it. You'll get up.
Where'd my knife go? Where'd my knife go?
That's good. So you gotta bang them out. There you go. You're getting onto it.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually. Is there a place I can put my own hooks, or do you want me to give them to you?
I guess there is a plate. Like maybe you could just run down.
We need a 40-pounder.
Hey, Matthew. I think it's Billy. Hang him right here.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, okay, I can bleed them too.
You know what, Matthew, on those, I just cut the skin through too sometimes.
You just what?
Like sometimes, okay. Like if they're barely hanging by a piece of skin, I'll cut the skin of them. Or if the hole is really big, you can just see, yeah. You don't always have to
Did I get that guy? Did I cut him good enough?
Oh, two man. Get your gap. Get your gap. Help him aboard. All right. Woo. Good show, guy. Good show.
So in the future, if I'm using this thing, I go up here?
No. You just go in the head. Now turn him over turn that halibut over.
If you want to save the cheeks, you try to avoid the cheeks.
Yeah.
So way up here?
Yeah. Turn it over.
That's not a huge one. I mean, it's good size. It's easier, like,
This is how you do this hook. Pull again in. Clear. That hook is really buried. You can wait till he's dead because the hook is just buried. You might have to cut it out, but don't worry about it. It's
Take that
okay.
out when we clean them.
Don't even worry about it. It's gonna be a tough hook to get out.
see how the line's kind of moving around? A lot of times, well, it means something's coming.
Get the big one coming up?
Lingcod. Keeper, maybe. Don't know.
Yeah,
Here you go.
Okay.
Holy moly.
You can always store it right there too if you want.
How in the heck?
That guy did a,
Was he gonna eat that guy?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's biting the halibut.
You can leave the hook in them.
Well, if we don't get another one, they're gonna clean this guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, some of them are like that. They just got to be cut out, Matthew.
But you can leave it in there because it's a lot
Yeah,
easier.
you can leave it in on the
It's
bigger
easier to
room. We'll
get
take it out up
with
here.
the hook in them rather than
Okay, I gotcha. So we're up to 32 pounds unofficially.
That's right, 32 pounds. Yeah, when they weigh them, as they go up, they cut the heads off. So they're going to weigh less, about 6% than what we weigh them.
that one right there is probably, I don't know. Might be 50.
All right, we got one.
And I stabbed this guy, yeah?
Yeah, you got to bleed him. Stab it right through the gill. Just stab it right straight down. You don't have to do it. Well, right down there, yeah. Right where, yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right, then let him bleed out, and we'll throw him up here.
Oh yeah, look at him. I got him.
Oh yeah, you did good. That's where you go.
I got him that time. All right, getting better. Or the
If you want to throw
Yeah.
those back there with the yellow eye, and then we'll take care of them at the end.
the lingcod.
Yeah.
You want me to stick my hand in that guy's mouth?
Just grab the gannion.
Grab the gannion.
Oh yeah, okay.
Put them all back there, yeah.
And then
We'll deal with them later.
Okay, that I can do. Oh,
Not him. Yeah, there you go.
vicious, vicious animals. Love it.
Now, if you want, see that little one?
Yeah.
Throw him right up here. Up the canyon. Their teeth are sharp, they'll get your gloves.
He's not dead yet.
That's all right. That's okay. We'll let him die here.
All right. I still don't know where to throw. I don't know where to stick that guy. the hook.
Oh, I just stick it right there.
No, but like when I have to do it, I don't know.
Anywhere in the head.
Where does the head end?
Anywhere. Yes, anywhere in there. On the side. Oh, yeah.
You can kind of feel where the cheek is too. Sort of. Like.
So like
Yeah. Look at
up here?
See this? Anywhere in front of that. But you want to be careful up here because that's where head meets me.
Anywhere in front of the gill?
Anywhere from here
Yeah.
forward.
In front of the gill, okay.
Yeah. On the other side too. But you want to try to avoid it here.
I'm just like sticking it in there and pulling. Alright.
We got one. See those little ones, you know what they call them, Matthew? Those are called chickies. When they're underneath 20 pounds, they're called chicks. When they're 20 to 40, they're medium, and when they get over like 40 pound dress, then they're called large or pigs or something like that. I'll think of it. All right, we're getting them.
Yeah, sometimes they'll jackload a boat. Have you ever jackloaded a boat with chickies?
Guessing?
Well, can I get it?
Yeah.
Let's measure this one.
Yeah.
Just for right. There we are.
You're right on the edge over here.
Wherever you want. You name it. Let me look. Because I don't know. It's a little under. I think.
Measure it up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be the guy that this.
Yeah, they're not gonna get me. They're gonna get you. Not me. That's why I would have kept it.
Funny for his parents.
Pardon?
Parents
Holy moly! Look at that! Wow!
I'm gonna release some of these because we can really allow 20%. So
Halibut, we got one.
if we start,
we got one. Oh, nice
well,
one.
you got to gauge the ratio. You can bad bunker with that bat. That's what it's for too.
That's the size you like.
But see, we don't want to go over.
Yeah.
See, like with the yellow eye, you can sell 10%. Round pounds of halibut.
So if you don't get enough halibut and you take too much of that,
Well, you just see the yellow eye, they float and they don't want you wasting them. So you're required to keep all rockfish. Ling cod, they can go back down and you can keep 20% round to round, but you kind of have to sort of judge how many you're getting at a time, you know, that set, stuff like that.
ooh, big guy.
Here, you can get this
Okay,
one.
I will try to gaff this guy.
Don't get him right in the head now, not in the cheek, in the head.
Right
Don't
here?
drop the gap. Oh, you gotta, yeah, right there.
Right here?
Sure. Take it in. There you go.
Is that a good one?
Good job, Matthew. Good job. Just like hitting a fastball, okay?
It's more like a vicious slider.
All right.
So
Good job.
it's more like a vicious slider, I must admit. What's the biggest halibut you ever caught?
The biggest halibut I ever had on, I lost.
Oh,
I forgot that drum was still pulling, and it got him about 3 feet out of the water. It was huge, and it broke off. But I think he's got one that was almost 400 pounds, my brother.
Dang.
Wally has got one. Wally got one that was 400 pounds. He got a picture of it. Up in Sitka. I mean, really a big halibut. They get up to 600 pounds.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's better weather.
Good down for better weather, that's right.
That's gonna be a keeper.
You want to help me?
Yeah, I'll help you. Well, you have my thing, actually.
You need a
Yeah.
gap hook.
No, he took mine.
Grab another one.
Man,
Grab
wait a
another one.
second.
Here you go. Thank
Oh,
you.
he had a gap hook like that.
Oh.
Nice fish, guys.
Okay.
That's a dandy fish.
You hold on to that. I'll hold on to this one.
You should have two
Give me the
back
bat. You can back it right there. It's probably a good idea. If you can.
Right here?
No, on the top of the head.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah.
there. Hey, Dad. Grab another one and put it back like that.
A lot of times you can grab the canyon like that. Well, and then. But,
Whew.
Matthew,
Yeah.
This, well, that way if I need help.
You see why you're a good mix, a good mix out here, Matthew?
Say that one more time.
We can use your blowjo.
When I'm ready for it.
Wow. Good show, guys. Woo.
Where?
Oh, you gotta hit him on top of the head, not there.
Right here?
Yeah, no. You gotta hit him here, not on there. Here. That's where you hit him. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's it. There you go. Good. Good. Two fish. You know, big one kind, we don't have to. Ben can do that. Well, that really helped our average, Ben. You know, you always put them up white side up.
it just helps sometimes, like if you, like, you want to flip them, like if your feet aren't in there, like if you're on the outside, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I got that one. So.
You want to know why you have to do that, Ben? I mean,
White side up? No, I was gonna ask though.
because if they go white side down, sometimes they'll get watercolor marks on them from other fish, and they don't want that. It doesn't do anything to them, it doesn't hurt the quality or anything, but it makes different marks on them, and the buyers complain about it. So you have to do it that way.
All right. Say no more.
What is it? Most of the small ones are males, and all these big ones are females.
Really?
Well, that's because, you know, they got what is it? The females, they give, you know, more eggs. Survival of the species kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
So,
I resorted to straddling.
yeah, if you, I mean, if you can always just stand on the outside too. It's up to you.
Oh, do you want one, Mom? I got a small one here.
getting them.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a lot better than it was in the beginning.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get worse, but
I swear that guy growled at me. I swear he growled at me.
he did.
Release finger to lick or something.
He said, you go stick your hand in my mouth and I'll show you. But they can bite. They're not dead, and you somehow put your hand in their mouth, you'll wish you did. jellyfish that are coming up that ground line?
Yeah.
You ever get one of those little teeny specks for like a quarter-inch and you get it in your eyeball? You'll wish you did. It just sting the hell out of you. Close your eyes. They're really a bad, those red jellyfish are really toxic. I mean, they really are. You asked Ben about it.
Oh yeah. This is now Longlining. You get just because they're coming up. Yeah, I've got. I guess it's nice to have a beard for that reason.
Yeah.
But I did get some on my eyelids and they do burn. Really bad.
Well, what's really bad is when your dad had that gill netter. We used to gill net, you know, and you'd get. I don't think, yeah, we would be get them in the net, you know, and that's coming over the roller. And oh my God, you get those jellies in your eyes.
Yeah.
All right, teach me your ways.
Okay.
First, get the hook out.
Yeah. Well, like so, it is a trick, but it's a circle hook, right? So the easiest way is you go in a circle. You
Makes
bend it.
sense.
You know, it depends on where it is in the gill, but like you bend it down and then you turn like a circle, and that's
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely easy too. So.
What is that?
I don't know. Guts.
Okay.
Okay.
So
the easiest way to me to teach is just
to show. Yeah, sure.
to
Okay.
show. So I'm gonna do it totally different than the way she's doing it, but
Alright, well, here you go.
I'm just I don't know. Oh,
I'm done. I'm gonna do yellow line.
okay. So
You guys,
like you see it's like a muscle right there.
yeah.
So you cut that, and you cut down this, so you open up this whole flap kind of thing. So you can get your hand in there, right?
Uh huh.
So then you cut the gills out in the front, like that, and then you get around here, and you kind of start kind of cutting the other end, the other side where it's attached right back, and so kind of just keep cutting here, which you're not cutting the stomach yet. I mean, you don't want to cut into the stomach, right? Because you're pulling everything out at the same time. So you cut the top on that side, and then you pull it up, and you get around. So you kind of cut the other side. So
From the bottom.
yeah, from the bottom. So everything's attached, just like right here. It's all gone. So really, the gills they're pretty much just gone, right? They're flopping now. So since you go there, then you start cut down. So cut down there, and now you cut. Now this is when you start cutting into the stomach cavity. So you kind of do the same thing. You hold your hand up, you pull that up, cut that. You roll the
That's
like
so gross.
like a deer. You kind of roll the stomach out, and so you just kind of start cutting around, and then it's out.
Dang.
So,
All in one piece, Mom.
yeah,
And then you go in and get those things.
yeah, you get the gonads out. Sometimes you get both of them, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to do, really. And a lot of times you can pull. You can kind of cut with your knife and then pull kidney out with your hand.
Instead of scraping it.
Yeah, so you don't have to scrape as much. You get a big old wad of it kind of in your hand. At least you got that out, you know. And then kind of just scrape as much, pretty much everything. Sometimes there's a little way in the back, which these things are not like meant for picking. You like a dentist pick, but you can see it back in there. You kind of try to pretty much get everything possible. So, yeah. And then,
Okay.
But
And then you measure.
yeah, we already did that.
Oh, we measured it before we started.
Yeah.
Now he goes down there.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the same thing. You always try to get them white side out.
White side up.
But you never want to. Sometimes you get a black side up, not big. The dark side. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. And the next step in the process is cleaning the fish. So you just watched my mom's cousin Ben put on an absolute masterclass on how to best clean a halibut. And with the exception of fighting off seasickness, cleaning the halibut was probably the most difficult aspect of the trip for me. So what you're about to witness for me is simply an abomination to commercial fishermen everywhere. I was not very good at cleaning the halibut, and eventually I stopped cleaning altogether because honestly it was faster and more efficient for Ben to clean and for me to just help record the poundage and drop the fish in the hatch. It was also probably more economical to do it this way because there's a good chance I might have made the fish unsellable somehow. I don't know, by damaging them too much or something. But if I do ever get the chance to go back to Alaska and fish for halibut again, cleaning the fish themselves is the thing that I want to learn how to get really good at. Maybe I'll be back someday.
Alright. Ow. How did you do this?
So yeah, you got that. And then you got the bin boards right there.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
As far as fishing goes, the last step in our day is called icing. When we've cleaned and chucked all the fish we caught for the day in the hatch, including the lingcod and the rockfish, we have to then throw ourselves down the hatch to organize it and make sure the fish are kept as cold and fresh as possible throughout the entirety of the trip. For the bycatch, the lingcod and the various types of rockfish I just mentioned, we simply layer with ice. But for the halibut, the real prize we're looking to get out of the trip, we actually stuff the insides with ice in addition to layering them on the outside. So if you've ever been wary of the freshness of fish in restaurants and stores and such, just know that there are stringent procedures and policies set in place to preserve those fish from the day they're caught to the day you find it on your plate. Even in Nebraska, I'd wager. So the fish have been caught, they've been cleaned, and they've been iced. The work for the day is done. Maybe we set out a line to soak overnight, maybe we didn't. But it's now time for dinner. Tonight, my mom made some sort of sausage potato medley with biscuits. And on another night, my grandfather actually filleted a couple of the rockfish we caught fresh out of the ocean. Dinner time varied from day to day. Here, the sun is just setting, but there was a day when we ate dinner at 11:45 at night, pitch black outside, because we had been working so late. Depending on what time dinner was, we would spend the rest of our evening reading, or chatting, or looking for wildlife, or sometimes even just going straight to bed. That's usually what my grandfather did. And when it was bedtime, it was bedtime, because we knew we would be up early to do it all over again the next day. And that, my friends, concludes my presentation on a day in the life of a commercial halibut fisherman. Thanks for watching. What's up, folks? Bet you thought you wouldn't have to hear my voice again, but here we are. If you've watched this far, well, that's pretty impressive, and you must have the patience of a saint. I thank you for that. I'd also like to thank Ben for inviting my mother and I on this trip in the first place, and for being such a gracious host. As captain of the boat and having to work with such inexperienced individuals such as I, Ben also exercised incredible amounts of patience throughout the trip. In the end, he's the one who by and far did the most amount of work, and that's usually not how it's supposed to go. The deckhands are generally the ones who are supposed to work the most, but because I had no idea what I was doing most of the time, Ben took over to show me the ropes. I'm grateful for that. Towards the end of the trip, my grandfather asked me if I had learned anything, and I didn't really have a good answer for him at the time, but I think I do now. I think the thing that stuck with me most about the trip is the knowledge that not all livings are created equally. In a world where politicians continue to fail us year in and year out, where teenagers make millions dancing for strangers on the internet, there are still people who earn their keep on this planet day in and day out, who go to work every day, and what they do is just that, work. People like my mom's cousin Ben. A commercial fisherman has chosen a tough way to make a living. It's physically demanding, and being cooped up on a small boat on the ocean for days at a time can quickly become mentally demanding. I'm not judging the people who have found a way to make an easy living. I can't hardly blame them at all. But I did feel a sense of satisfaction at the end of each night when I crawled into my bunk exhausted, knowing my day had been wholly worthwhile. That makes people like Ben and my grandfather all the more impressive to me. So I say cheers to the blue collar, on the back of which our entire existence rests. To those people, I say thank you, and to my mom's cousin Ben, I say thank you.